So I've done it twice, and I remember it being difficult both times. Oh no! Okay. I've been asked to do a commission, and I'm not entirely sure this isn't a joke, because the artwork that I just shared is called Commission, and it's like a painting in a painting with a painting in the painting. And one of the paintings, it's like the nightmare, but it's not the actual nightmare. And then it's cut out, and then it's put on the wall, and like the painting changes, and it's pretty much saying how like when a commission happens, you're essentially like puppeteering the artist's skill and like taking the art out of the artwork and just turning it into a design. It's really soul crushing. Check out the artwork. So I got an email and they were like, hey, we love this artwork called Chocland. And a few people have liked this artwork because when I talk about like, hey, what should I put in my next coloring in book? A few people have mentioned Chocland, and I don't think I've put it in yet. I'm not sure. Anyway, so check out the coloring in books. And he was like, oh, I like this, but like with a green or red sky and no pears and no birds. And I'm kind of like, well, pears and cactuses are like my thing. So I felt a bit like, oh my God, I'm actually just a bit offended. And then I sent an email back saying like, no commissions, but if you tell me what you saw in the artwork, like what it reminds you of, like the memories or anything that sparks up thoughts in this artwork, then I want to know, and like I want to channel that, and then I'm going to make something and finish it, and you're going to see it, and if you like it, it's totally up for grabs. That's the way I would do a commission. Like I did one once and I absolutely hated it. I've got a video documented here. And like, cause the way actual commissions work, someone goes up to you and says, hey, we want this, and then they go, no, tweak it. Like with the one that I did, the woman literally said, move the moon 5 centimeters over. It's like, you can't fucking do that with a painting. So no commissions, but this artwork reminds him of Synthwave. So I'm gonna do like a little bit of homework and check it out. Oh, also I'm doing another video simultaneously on the same topic in my Patreon if you wanna check that out. It's not the making of the artwork, but it's like the process of the non-commission. Okay, I haven't done my homework yet, but light green, brown. Okay.
Alright.
I need this to focus. There we go.
Let's pretend I know how to work this. There we go, right?
I like the colors.
So these are the colors.
It reminds me of
But the background especially, see how it's like grids as though we're in Tron?
Yeah.
And then the background, the sunset, is like a typical icon.
Okay.
And it's just sort of these warm dusk kind of feelings.
Yeah. What were the other ones? Are the others the same?
Like
Okay.
sort of bursts. And then the ground is that grid.
This one.
Like
I need to change this. Red, red, and mountains. Not entirely sure. I'm so used to painting blue. Okay. Damn it. My bigger brushes have blue and brown on them. Okay, it's gonna be really difficult to do. I remember, because I've done it twice, and I remember it being difficult both times. Okay, I vaguely remember it's better to do it while it's wet, because I remember redoing one entirely. Oh no. Oh no. That looks so bad. Not yet. Okay, that's enough for this painting today. I want to make the mountains taller. That's enough for this painting today. I have to do the sky first. Okay, try again. Not today. Time for chocolate.
See, I've always been a fighter. I can't sing a love song.
Okay, I'm trying again with zinc white. It's a shittier white. I don't like it. Let's see how it looks though. Decision. I don't like it, but I'm using it as the base. This looks a bit sun-raysy. This is not a sun. I'll show you a sun. I think it'd be interesting not to do a sun, but a moon. And it's waning moon, I think, at the moment. I don't know. I'll check. I want it dark purple, but because the way neon works, it's going to be pink. You'll see. I haven't thought this through at all. not sitting right. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm gonna put neon in here. You know, like the electric fuzz? Yeah, that suits the music. I think I've changed my mind on that because I whipped out this guy. Nope. There's some sort of fancy thing going on with these synthwave things where the reflection is the color instead of white. I'll get to it. This is the sun, but I did a rectangle on purpose. I'm going somewhere with this. It's a bit blue. Proportions look off. I looked up Giorgio Moroder and I have ideas and I groove just a little bit, not too much. It's still not my thing. I'm gonna put like, and then like a cactus with headphones not because it's cheesy, but because like it felt like the environment was grooving with synthwave. And then shadows, odd shadows. Definitely more lasers. That's been in the plan since the beginning. Maybe some triangles here, some wiggles. Okay. I have sunnies on, but I'm pretty sure I did a decent job on this. It's okay. More white, more black. Oops. Damn it. It looks okay. Synth is really sparkly to me. Can't forget this guy. Oh, I nearly forgot. No pairs. I want to remove this because it kind of makes the synthwave triangle like that. I don't need these. I need to make room for a keyboard. I'm going to put the keyboard here, but it's not going to be a keyboard. It's just going to be the buttons, a part of the ground, a part of the artwork. Okay, I'm going to put the black keys. Done. Okay, now I'm done. I put a little sparkle on the signature. This guy right here. So I was talking to someone about Synthwave and he was like, yeah, the Lamborghini something, it started with a C. It's in every image of Synthwave. And it's like always this, the sunset with the lines. And I tried looking up the specific car and like, a lot of the images are different, and then I found a forum and they were like, nah, there's many cars. So I did this. It's not a specific car, but it references not the car I last had, the one before it, because I had like these. No, that's what the indicators look on my car right now. This car actually had different indicators. It had dots all over it. All right, that was a mental blank. And then here, I was like, okay, so I was listening to the synthwave and the beat is always noticeable. It's like very predictable. So I was like, okay, so because I'm synesthesia, this is how I see the beats. Not necessarily green, more blue, but I was like, I'm using the cactuses. So I was like, bam, 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 bam. And then over here, I wanted to know the guy's first name so that I could like reference him in the artwork. And his name's Robert. I hope that's a true fact. And because I'm not speaking directly to him, it's through an online gallery. And so I Googled Robert Synthwave and I was like, I'm going to find some sort of connection. So there's this producer called Robert and he used to be a pianist. He's a bit late to the party. He's not from the 80s. He's from 2009. And he got a new keyboard called the Poly 6. And then I was like, oh my God, I'm going to reference the keyboard right here. So that's to Robert. Even if he doesn't buy it, there you go. You've got your little piece in this artwork. Up here, okay, so this is not a synthwave reference. This is 80s rock because I love 80s rock. So I was watching the Scorpions Send Me an Angel, and I was looking at the sky, and I was like, oh, that's kind of like my painting. And then these mountains came up. They're a bit more narrow, kind of like that, but different. And I was like, oh, these mountains are also in Bon Jovi's songs, and I was like, I have to include the mountains. And then there's always a guitarist on top of the mountain, so I put a little. The sun is in Gemini at the moment. Since this is when I'm finishing the painting, I put the Gemini constellation, and because this is the sun, so I didn't want to paint the sun, and then I'm only slightly disappointed that the rays actually look like a sun, because my other painting, I liked that they didn't look like sun rays because it was blue, but that's how it works out. I like the red sky though, it's really funky. So this is that typical synthwave sun, but I've like dismantled it, because like I'm a surrealist. Threw that in. Oh yeah, and then the reflection of the two lasers completes the synthwave triangle. And then, you know, I've got my Chocland at the bottom. I didn't want it perfect like the original Chocland. I wanted it to be like the ground. Yeah, it's bigger than the original, and I hope he doesn't mind that I had to put the price up because of that. Plus, I'm more skilled now, so... And it was special. And... I like it, man. I like it. I just like, it's just so. I wouldn't have thought of it on my own. Definitely not. Because there's so many like technical things. I was like, can I get the sky right? And then I was like, can I get the car right? I'm not sure, because I'm not sure about the detail there. But yeah, check it out. If you want to see a still image, that's on my website. I'm not really sharing them to Instagram anymore. Like I've got like, because the square on Instagram, it sucks. Link below to my website if you enjoyed watching the artwork being made. Check out the like button. Because I've also got like a video on Patreon that was like the full like no commissions behind the scenes, and this is like the star of the show. So if you want to check that out, that's also on my Patreon. End screen. Oh, and time lapse up here.